any sort of a noticeable difference from what you guys went through last year, kind of made people more on the same page?
Just trying to change the energy, just trying to come out every day with different energy, have everybody ready to go, and just like get better at the small things. So.
How have the last couple of months gone, the chase and everything else?
Really good. The energy's way different. I feel like the team's just approaching everything different. We're trying to we're just trying to change, obviously, what happened last year, so everything's just a lot different.
What's it like working next to Marv?
I mean, it's great. I mean, Marv, he's like my brother, so he's stepping into a bigger role this year. He's expecting a lot from me, so I don't want to let him down.
I was going to say, you guys lost a lot of experience and leadership on the line. It was in DeMarcus, Brian, and Fred. So what do you guys have to do overall as a unit to kind of step up and take your place?
Just play football. I feel like me and Marv stepping into bigger roles this year. I feel like we're going to get the job done, and the players behind us going to follow, and we're going to try to lead as best as we can.
What are some of the things that you've been doing to kind of help those younger guys come over?
Just staying on them, just trying to lead them in the right direction, being a good leader, stepping up for them, and just like letting them know the stuff that they need to know, the stuff that we didn't know when we got here, so they don't do the same stuff we did essentially.
We spoke to Marv the other day, and he said the same thing about doing things differently to get different results. But I mean, it's not like you guys gave effort last year. What do you have to do differently?
Just got to finish games. Just got to come out with the attitude that we trying to beat people to the ground. We're trying to just stump people. And just not let people hang around. Just not let people hang around in the games. Just go ahead and end people early.
Do you feel like the defensive line has a big role in the offensive line's improvement? I mean, you guys face those guys every day in practice.
Definitely, because we try to get them better every day. And it's just like this year, we got to do a great job of preparing those guys for next year, so they'll be ready to go that way. And they're getting us better, and we're getting them better. So.
What's the change been like with Coach Odell, working with the entire defensive line? Is there a noticeable change?
No noticeable change at all. I mean, that's what he does. He's the best coach in the country. He's the best at what he does. And I mean, it's just, you wouldn't even notice those guys are there.
We got Stanford over here.
Reflecting back on last season, what are things that you think you did well and things maybe that you want to work on this offseason?
I feel like I did well as far as effort. I feel like I didn't quit regardless of the score. And I just feel like my work ethic was there. I feel like this year I just got to be a more dominant player and just not take any plays off.
And you mentioned having a bigger role. What do you think that role means for you? Does that mean starters? Does that mean more reps? Like, what do you think that means?
I fully expect to be a starter this year.
Something Marv kind of said on Monday. He was saying he kind of expects to see a little bit more attention this year after the year that he had last year. Does that start happening more when he gets double teamed? I know he got double teamed a lot last year, but it start happening more this year. What can you guys do to take advantage of that?
I'm gonna make plays. I would love for him to get double teamed so it opens up for me. Because, I mean, we play interior D-line, so it's like we get double teamed every play.
So sorry if you already asked, man, but Odell coaching the whole D-line, does that mean anything different for you, or is it different in practice? Or?
It's the same. Like I was telling him, Odell the best at what he does, so you wouldn't even notice those guys are there. It's just like another day.
Do you think there's any advantages in having the whole D-line working together in practice?
Yes, I feel like there is, because we're kind of on the same page, and it's like we're getting better at working together, and I feel like we're just going to work together as one unit.
Well, he's been coaching you since you got here, but did you tell the defensive ends anything? Like, hey, this is what you need to expect?
Yeah, like we let them know what they needed to expect. I mean, I feel like they already knew what they was going to get from Coach Odell. So.
What is that?
I mean, just be prepared to work. It's going to be a Coach Odell thing.
Given that you guys lost a handful of guys at your position last year, do you kind of view